The output section in your ADE Explorer is where you set up your outputs. Your output section is under your Maestro tab, and by default, the name, type, details, value, plots, save and spec columns are shown for the Maestro tab. To add specs, you can just double-click in the column. Also, you can right-click on the columns to bring up this context-sensitive menu that you see here. And by clicking the checkbox in front of any of the names, you can choose to display or hide these columns. There are a couple of context-sensitive menus on the slide, so if you right-click on a value or spec sections of the output setup, you can display this context-sensitive menu. Now note that the value section is populated once the results are available on this column. So right-clicking over here is going to get a result-related information on this tab. You can see the output log or the netlist, you can plot directly, you can see the job log, or you can additionally post-process your simulation information. Then we have the right-click context-sensitive menu that comes up whenever you click on the name, type, or detail sections. You can use it to delete outputs, enable or disable plots, etc. So here you see an example where the output setup as well as the results tab are visible in the ADE Explorer. Now these show up only when you run the multi-point simulation. These tabs do not show up for single point simulations. The results tab would generally print out results based on your simulation choice, number of points, etc. Now in this, you will see that it's a corner case and this was set up to meet some specific specs. Also note that the nominal values are printed separately from the corner cases. The Run Preview tab in the Output Setup section provides a summarized view of all the settings applied in your current ADE Explorer view. Now on the previous slide, we saw how a multi-point simulation looks like. So this Run Preview tab is visible only when a multi-point simulation is performed. You can view various details such as the total number of sweep points and corners that are run, number of active tests or job policies being used, etc. You can go to the simulation menu and choose Run Preview to open this tab. Now, if required, you can also view a particular data point in the debug environment and run simulations for it. You can also right-click anywhere on the tab bar and choose Run Preview, and once again this option works only if you previously opened the Run Preview tab from the simulation menu or ran a multi-point simulation. The Diagnostics tab displays the information about machine utilization, the average time for a simulation run and other runtime information including total elapsed time of the simulation run, number of points run so far, total number of nodes in use, and so on. Now you open this tab by going to the simulation menu and choosing Diagnostics. So the Diagnostics tab gets tabbed over here in your ADE Explorer window. You can also use a right-click menu to bring this up, and you can have a small menu that comes up from where you can choose Diagnostics. Now this menu tab or this right-click tab option works only if you previously opened this Diagnostics tab from the simulation menu or ran a multi-point simulation. At the bottom of the ADE Explorer window, you can see your simulation status. It displays warning and error messages, also static information such as the name of the toolbar button selected in the window, and dynamic information such as the toolbar names are displayed when you hover your mouse over the toolbars.